One of the things that I really look forward to is sewing clothing for my family members, like sewing things for my mom, sewing things for my sister, sewing things for my cousins. Like I really look forward to those things. So when they come and they ask me to sew something for them or they sew a particular style that they like, and then I can actually bring it to life, I'm really happy and proud of the process. In this video, I will be making my sister's dress for my brother's wedding. This wedding happened a few months ago, and I only now got to edit it. So yeah. If you guys are new here, my name is Jewel. I run a sewing and alterations business called Jewellz Closette and a slow fashion brand called Chalks and Cheeks. I didn't do much recording or much talking in this entire process, maybe because we were on a time crunch and there were a lot of dresses that I needed to make in a short space of time. And so I didn't really have time to be talking about the process. In addition to that, too, I was working full time, and so most of these dresses were made like on the weekends or evenings, early mornings before I head out to work and after I came from work. So we didn't have much of a chit chat in these videos. However, I'm going to put some music on and allow you to enjoy what was one of the most favorite dresses that I've ever created. Okay, so we always have a problem, and our problem right now is that this fabric is not being stitched by my stretch needle. So what's very weird is that this needle, which is actually a heavy duty needle, I think it's like 16 or 18-inch needle, stitched this. This is not even stretch. and it stitched this. I changed the tension and it stitched it fine. But when I had to stitch like 3 pieces together, so this along with this blue piece plus like the skirt piece, it's giving trouble. I changed it to my my size 14 stretch needle. It's giving trouble. And this is where I'm pissed because it was going good. You know, I was excited. I woke up this morning and I said, okay, we're up early. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. We have to go to work. We have to leave the house at least by 5:30. It's currently 6:25 and your girl ain't even ready because this decides to give trouble. And that pisses me off. It pisses me off. I really hate when I don't know what the problem is when it comes to my machine. That just drives me up a wall. So this is where we are at right now. All I want to do is just stitch the waistline of this first part so that I can see the whole full front and see what it looks like. But my machine said no. It said go to work, do your work, and then come back home and figure this out, which is annoying. All right, this weekend I have so many things to do. I'm not gonna get time to even sit and sew properly, and I'm just so I love how in every video that I have, there's always some issue, and I just there's always things that just comes and just nags at you. And yeah, so we're gonna go get ready for work and try to leave here within 10 minutes, and then we'll deal with this when we get back home. But this is where we have reached as far as I'm concerned at this point. We can't go further. It's supposed to be easy, okay? This is supposed to be easy. Everything is already cut out. It's just to sit down and stitch up what I need to stitch up. I recognize I probably need facing for the front for the keyhole. It's supposed to be easy or simple. It's supposed to be simple, but it's not. It's never simple. So yeah, that's my update, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Several days later.
I think I've reached a good way with this dress. I'm very pleasantly surprised with myself, honestly, because like what? I don't like how the bottom is not flaring, in my opinion, the way I would like it to flare. When it goes on the person, then you get to see that. But I don't really like how it flares. It doesn't flare in a flare way, and I think it's the cut of where the slash and spread was that really affected that. But there's nothing I can do right now, so I have to base this zipper in. And I do have to find a way. I'm thinking to do a facing where I can just face here and send it up into the neckline, and then I'm going to be putting like about a 1-inch neckline right here and adding the zipper. So I have to face here first, send it up into the neckline, do the 1-inch neckline, and then add the zipper because the zipper is going all the way up. This is the invisible zipper, and then we'll stitch up the sides or whatever. And I do have to add sleeves onto this in this material, but this is where we are at right now. My sister is coming to do her first fitting with this dress. We're gonna see what is tight, what is slack, and everything, and then we're gonna work with it. So I was thinking about cutting out an entire facing, but then I realized that I have to attach sleeves, and I do have to attach a color. And so now my mind is telling me just do a facing for here alone and send it up into the neckline. So I'm gonna try that and see if that works. I'm really excited, honestly. I think the next big thing would be to actually make the sleeves and see how they fall. So stay tuned for that. But so far, so good.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Back a year ago. I am not one to give second chances. You only got one life, take advantage. No, I will not sit by, I demand it. You cannot stop my drive, I command it. I just wanna make it right. I always put up a fight. I will never lose my sight. I know I need you by my side. I have nothing else to hide. I've got it wrong and got it right. I've told the truth, I've told some lies. I live some days and others die. If I want it, then I'll get it somehow. Want it, then I'll get it, no doubt. 'Cause I will never let me down. No, I will never let me down. Stopping now, I am never slowing down. I had a taste, it's in my mouth, and now I wanna take that crown. I will fight for everything, I will fight to reach my dreams. I will die or I'll succeed, to me this life means everything. You want it, then go capture it. Need it, then get after it. Bleed because you're passionate, 'cause talent's just the half of it. I'm sick of being average, I just want a better status. I don't sit back, I attack it, and I'll work until I have it, yeah. If I want it, then I'll get it somehow. Want it, then I'll get it, no doubt. 'Cause I will never let me down. No, I will never let me down. wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.